Because Jamaican as a whole, you know, they're very powerful when it comes to giving romance and all of those things. They're so experienced in terms of, I don't know where they get that knack from or what, but they're good in that department. So guys, if you want a Jamaican man and that's all you desire, you can go to Jamaica and you'll get it. But remember, if you want to hold on to a Jamaican man, you have to come with a full package. Because he will be with you, but he's not going to stay with you if you don't have certain qualities. So let me tell you some of the qualities that know that you need to have as a woman to really hold a Jamaican man real good. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Evanity Star coming back to you with another video. And today I am a little bit disjointed because I have something that I love that I want to share with you, but it's all over the place. I have this plate here, this banana here, this ice cream here, and I have some Cheerios, honey nut Cheerios. And guys, my deal is today I am going to be eating some cookies and cream. Today, cookies and cream, and I'm going to be talking about my experience with Jamaican men. Jamaican men on a whole, what Jamaican men are like. What should you look forward to in a Jamaican man? I must tell you this, put a disclaimer out there. Men are men all over the world, and you know, sometimes you may go to different countries and they're just the same as Jamaicans in terms of their behaviors and their concepts and their values. But I am speaking typically about a Jamaican man that I have grown up with. I know Jamaican men on a whole. I know what to expect. So girls, ladies, if you're thinking about dating a Jamaican man, the typical Jamaican men, because you have men of all different strata, all different status. You have the rich, the poor, you have the middle class, and you have the in-between of all of the sect of men. And they all have different behaviors and values and concepts about women and what they want in a woman. But I must tell you this, a Jamaican man on a whole is typical in his behavior and the thing that he does. But I must tell you, if you want to have a Jamaican man, guys, I put this ice cream, this cookies and cream ice cream out because I wanted it to be soft, because I actually love to drink my ice cream. To tell you, I love to drink my ice cream. I like it cool and just nice and easy flowing. And I just like a lot of ice cream. And I love cookies and cream. Oh my God, I love me some cookies and cream ice cream. My kids do. They love cookies and cream also. And I am just going to be diving in this. So guys, before I start telling you about Jamaican men, I'm going to give you a perspective of Jamaican men now and Jamaican men earlier on. Jamaican men on a whole has changed compared to the Jamaican men that I've grown up to really know, because they have become Americanized and they have adopted a lot of principle that is totally different from the norms based on my level of experience. And it all depends where you grow, how you grow, who you have been affiliated with, if you travel. So there's no two Jamaican men the same. If you would see a Jamaican man in Germany or a Jamaican man in Russia or a Jamaican man in America or England, they're gonna adopt to they are Jamaicans. But if they don't have no values and concept about Jamaica, they're not gonna know. So basically, what I'm about to tell you is Jamaican men based in Jamaica who have Jamaican values. Number one, I must tell you this. If you're gonna date a Jamaican man, you have to have an idea of how to cook. You have to know how to cook. He may talk to you, and he may come to your house, and he may, but if you can't cook, or if you let your mother know, his mother know that you can't cook, you must be a rich woman with some money who you maybe can pay a helper, and that maybe that's a different story. But I'm not gonna tell you that Jamaican men is gonna hate you because you can't cook. There are some men who speak to women who really don't know how to cook in Jamaica, and they will go to the point where they will cook for the woman. And there are some men in Jamaica that you can't cook their food because they don't believe in women cooking their food. And but like you say, the way to a man's heart in Jamaica is through his mouth, his belly. This is nice. I just love cookies and cream. It's ooh. Another thing again about Jamaican men, you plan on dating a Jamaican man, if he loves you and you give him the opportunity to be with you, spend time with you, even go to bed with you, don't tell him to call before he comes. It's not going to happen. He's going to turn up. And if he really cares about you, he's going to turn up more than once. And it all depends on when he's going to turn up. If he's a working man and he's going to come home and he's going to turn up at night, it's different. But trust me, if a Jamaican man really loves you, everybody's going to know. A Jamaican man love. These Jamaican men know. Love when a woman is independent. Don't expect that you're going to care how pretty you is. They want you to at least can be able to balance the relationship financially. In Jamaica, most women, the most educated people in Jamaica are women. You have men that is educated too, but the majority of the working class and education is women. Women is filling every sector right now where men should have been. So you will find doctors and nurses of all education have a husband who is not educated in Jamaica. A man, Jamaican men love to cheat. They always have their eyes on, I would say that is typically everywhere in the Western world. Western world, I must say, not in the Eastern world, but Jamaican men on a whole love to cheat. They believe that they can just stick to one woman over a period of time. They have to find somewhere how to cheat. But not all men are cheaters, though. Not all Jamaican men are cheaters. But it tends to follow a pattern. I'm gonna put in some of this. Some Jamaican men, even though you may be working and you are able to assist, they like to know that they are men and they like to, foot majority of the bill. But they still want to know that you can do something. This is so nice. This is so nice. And now, what I notice now, Jamaican men are getting so industrious now, to the point where I went to Jamaica the other day, and I can't believe how Jamaican men has transformed to where they become so Americanized. Things that American does right now, Jamaican men is doing it. As they travel, they have more opportunities now to do more things. Jamaican men on a whole, they are go-getters. They are hard workers, especially if they want to achieve something in life. They'll go and get it. They will get it. They'll work to get it. They're hustlers. Jamaican men, they know how to dress. They just know how to dress. I'm telling you this from my perspective, because you have men all over the world that is typically the same, and men are men. But if a Jamaican man really love you, not even his mother can't say nothing to you. The whole world is gonna know that he loves you. And he's gonna try his best to please you in every possible way. Jamaican men, they're very romantic. Yes. They are so romantic. They will sweet mouth you out of your clothes. You have to be very careful. They have the sweetest talk. Whether they're serious or they're not serious, if you're not strong, they will take you out of your clothes. But if a Jamaican man take you to bed and he really enjoys you, you can cool believe he will die for you. So guys, if you ever have plan on dating a Jamaican man, and think that you're gonna be taking him for a fool, you can't quite believe it's not gonna happen. Because if he has you as his girlfriend, you better believe you have to keep yourself a certain way. You have to keep yourself a certain way. Because if you don't, when I say you have to keep yourself a certain way, they are very possessive. And if he loves you, he's gonna always be there. Very clingy, very by you, always on you. If a Jamaican man sees another man calling to his girl, it's a problem. What? Calling to my what? Star, a Jamaican man love pretty girls, and they would cheat with their next door neighbors. Guys, if you have a helper in the house with a Jamaican man, and that helper can cook and wash and clean, and the wife is gone, the Jamaican man is definitely going to be with the helper. So, you want to save your home? Or you want to save your marriage? Don't bring a young pretty girl come into your house who can wash, cook, and clean. No. You better bring a whole granny, a elderly woman, a mama. And like I said, not everybody is gonna be intimidated or be tempted to do certain things. Some women are, some men are conformed to their marriage, and they will, respect the marriage and stuff like that. But even the pastor in the church is gonna do it. But overall, guys, I must tell you that Jamaican men have come a far way. They have grown, they have changed, they have become Americanized. Jamaican men who will love when a woman can wash, cook, and clean, even if him can do it. Because typically the Jamaican mothers, when their son is young, they always teach their sons to know how to wash, cook, and clean, so that they can know the woman that they choose to marry to can do it. They will know that woman can do it. The mom teach them. Every Jamaican men that I have known, that I've come across, the mom play an integral part in their life in teaching their sons how to wash, cook, and clean. Yes, guys. I love ice cream. I love some ice cream. Get me some more. Get me just a little bit more. I don't love no other ice cream. It must be cookies and cream. There you go. enough. That's it for the day. Yes, guys. Yes, guys, a lot of Jamaicans are jack of all trades and master of none. It grew up, when I was growing up, you have, they try to know everything to do to build a house. They will cook. They will, every job that is available, you can offer a Jamaican man, which is simple, not something theoretical in the book. But anything that they have to use their hand, they will learn it. And they love to follow style. If they see something trending, if somebody wearing it, they have to get one too. And if you want a Jamaican man, laugh at you. Laugh at your scorn. Be with a ugly girl. If you want him to laugh at you. I mean, you may see a girl you like and she don't look as attractive as the others, you know. And you may hide her, you know. You don't want nobody to know, but you love her because the fact that you have certain values and principles about yourself, and you say, well, the girl that is less attractive is better because she's more, her body's more together. In other words, she's not used up. The prettier girls, them in Jamaica, are anywhere you go in the world, they're more inclined to attract more men, so they have more history with men than the one that is ugly. So some men will choose to want to go to the woman that is not so attractive, because they're looking at wife. They're not looking beauty. They're not looking certain woman who is going to, when they're gone on the street, they don't know what is going to happen. So you have those type of men too, who just want simple girls. And you have some men, Jamaican men, they don't want you if you're too fat. Some Jamaican men, they don't want you if you're too slim. Some Jamaican men, they don't want you if you're not educated. Some Jamaican men, if you're educated, they don't want you. They want to be the one that is on top. And some Jamaican men, all they want you to do is to become a figurine. Figurine in terms of you just stay beautiful and be around where they can have you in their possession. And if you ever talk about going to work, the relationship is over. Some Jamaican men, they will cheat on their wife, but they have a girlfriend on the outside and the wife is on the inside. They're gonna tell the girlfriend, that's my wife. Remember, I'll do anything for you, but don't come disrespect my house. Because if you disrespect my house, it's not gonna be pretty. And you will lay it down. But some men will lie. Oh, I'm not married. And, and create chaos when the wife find out that him have another woman on the side with get pregnant. So, like I said, men are men all over the world. But don't expect that because he's a Jamaican, you're going to expect anything different. Whatever. The custom, I think the reason why men in Jamaica are good lovers is the fact that they are so exposed to music from a young age, and the rhythm and the rhythmic movements of their body that they have in the dance hall. Because I'm telling you, it started from those days. I can remember when I was young and I was going to parties on the weekend, because I used to go to parties Saturdays, Fridays, depending. It was even one day on the weekend we're going to party. And all you going to, we used to call, we used to do the rubber dub. A rubber dub is when a man and a woman come together and just been rubbing themselves on each other like the rubber dub. I don't see people do it a lot since I've grown up. The rubber people just stand still and they will rock and stuff like that. But in my days when I was growing up, we used to call it rubber dub. And the guys them used to just like they get their practice on how to just explore on the women. And I'm telling you, men in those days, I don't know if, I don't have any experience on now, but I guess the trend still follows, trends. But men in those days when I was growing up, they were very, very passionate in terms of rubber dub and dancing. They could dance, everybody could dance, and the rhythmic movements of their body used to just ricochet. And just any woman they were dancing with. Especially because a lot of relationship that takes place in my country is in the dance hall. There you get to test the person to see if they're worthwhile dancing with. And depending on their motions and how they move, yeah, say, wow, girl, I like how you dancing on. Like how you dancing on, Cam. No, yeah, when you're coming back to the party, or when you're gonna, you know what I mean? And once you can attract that guy by dancing nicely with that guy, you see, I tell you, you get everything. You get everything. You're a good dancer and you stimulate him. Most relationship in Jamaica is on a Friday evening, because in my days when I was growing up, if a man don't have a job and don't have a money, he can't take the girl out. The girl, you have to be able to buy something for the girl. I don't know about now, but in those days, you have to be able to push your hand in your pocket and buy a soda or buy something for the girl to really even dance with you. Because don't expect you're gonna be dancing with a girl and you don't have nothing to give her. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna laugh at you. They're gonna. Most couple find themselves together in the dance, in the party, because every weekend we're at the party, so people get to dress up and see one another and dance and have fun and the whole 9 yards of entertainment. It was us in Jamaica, I'm telling you. So there you get to test whatever man you want, because that time you could feel if he's heavy. He's not heavy, you know what I mean? Or he could move, because Jamaican as a whole, they're very powerful when it comes to giving romance and all of those things. They're so experienced in terms of, I don't know where they get their knack from or what, but they're good in that department. So guys, if you want a Jamaican man and that's all you desire, you can go to Jamaica and you'll get it. But remember, if you want to hold on to a Jamaican man, you have to come with a full package, because he will be with you, but he's not going to stay with you if you don't have certain qualities. So let me tell you some of the qualities they know that you need to have as a woman to really hold a Jamaican man real good. You have to be intelligent, meaning you're a go-getter, you're a trendsetter, meaning that you have to have the mind here so to achieve and to build. If you can wash, cook and clean, and you have to can put yourself together. And may I tell you again, you have to have some form of value inside of you, because if you don't do that, because everybody now coming up with this age now where everybody is educated and people is coming up with different values and norms and precepts and qualities now. You have to, when you walk down the street with your girlfriend, you know, you feel so good because, you know, you can tell your mom, she's this, and mom, she's that, she can do this and that and that. And in the interim, you know, the man may just have a high school diploma and can't even do mess, but he wants so much from that woman because to them it's like to me, on a whole, there is so much women and less men. So when you find a guy looking all good and looking all nice and somebody you can walk down the street with, it's like you have to come really good. Like I tell you before, doctors and nurses and lawyers and have men, that is just basic. The woman is the one that is carrying the weight nowadays. But I'm telling you, typically, even though he may not have certain things, you still cannot belittle him. You can't humiliate him. He will go crazy on you. You have to still respect him. You have to still deal with him as a man. And he will still do his part. But he may not do as much as you. But I'm telling you, Jamaican men, they will love on you. They will care for you. If you're the woman who is maybe doing the most. And if they cheat, they're not even fly now. Because they don't want to lose that part of their life, especially if you give them a good life. They're not going to make the world know. But if they are the one who have the money and can throw it on you, they will cheat right in your eye. And if they really respect you, they will cheat and tell the other girl, don't come mess with my girlfriend at home. But guys, that is what I have to offer to you. There's a whole lot more, you know, but it's for you to really know and to understand that, you know, Jamaican men are, I would think, one of the best. They are the best, I must tell you. When it comes to treating women, when it comes to taking care of their family, when it comes to going out there and achieve, when it comes to dressing, when it comes to bed department, and when it comes to cooking, guys, you can't cook shit. You're a Jamaican man. You're going to know. You better come good. And him not want no food where you go buy from the store and a cook. You have to be able to cook it. Yeah, you have to ready. You have to ready. I tell you, when you have we with a Jamaican man, you have to come straight. I'm telling you. You know, you have the exceptions, but the Jamaican men as a whole, I tell you, enough love, enough respect to you guys, because you guys are one in a million. I can only speak of you guys this much because I have so much experience in my country, and I've seen, I have aunties, I have uncles, I have aunties with husband, I have my brothers, I have uncles, and I've seen my neighbors, the whole community. I work in hospital. I've seen how they are. I know the values and the quality. And guys, enough respect to you all. So guys, now you have heard a little bit about my Jamaican man. What can you tell me about your man? Put it in the comment, guys. Tell me a little bit about your life and how you feel about your relationship, your life, and if you would want to have a Jamaican man in your life. Tell me. Would you want to have a Jamaican man in your life? Because I don't think that you will regret it. You would not regret it. So guys, just like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to ring the notification. You remember, just leave that comment so that I can, respond to you. Alright, like my grandmother used to say, if you can't be good, be careful. Walk with God.